Hi, I'm Deb Dedrick, certified high performance coach, new money story mentor, team Beachbody coach, and your expert guide to leading a happy life. And this is my co-host, Nana.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
And thank you so much for being here. Today's tip for the day, tip number 13, I can't believe it's already tip number 13.
I can't either. I can't. The time has just flown.
Is how to combat depression. Wow.
That's a big issue, that is.
It's a big issue, and it was one that played a big part in my life. And so that's why I thought we could address it today right before the weekend, and maybe you can apply some of these tips this weekend to help you combat it. So combating depression, which is one of our society's number one problems, is brought on primarily, studies show, from a lack of sleep. Did you know that, Nana?
No, I didn't. Really? No.
How many hours of sleep do you think a person needs every night for optimum health?
Well, there again, age matters. I think 8 hours.
That's
for the
a good
majority
answer.
Of people, yes.
That's a good answer. However, a society has been shown via media that you can get by on a lot less sleep. But in recent years, with the ability to test the brain and track it, optimal health comes when you get 8 hours of sleep a night. And that is primarily why so many people are suffering from depression, is because they're not getting enough sleep. And you throw on stress, then that's a real vicious circle that you get trapped in.
Yes, that is. I imagine if people realized what causes depression, maybe they might get some more sleep. I don't know.
A number 2 way to combat depression after getting more sleep is to learn to pay attention to yourself and your body.
True, yes.
And not ignore the symptoms of feeling tired. Have you ever felt tired and just kind of like, oh, well, who cares? I'm just going to push through it.
Oh, yes, lots of times. And at my age now, well, I get tired during the day, so I just have a little nap.
Well, you can still take cat naps during the day, even if you're not Nana's age. And a quick 15-minute nap will do wonders for doing a recharge on your mind and your body. Yeah. Even if it's going out and jumping in your car on your lunch and setting the phone timer for 15 minutes and just allowing yourself rest. So that was a good point, Nana. Number 3, and Nana and I probably aren't going to see eye to eye on this one, is exercising every day.
Well, my exercise at my age is getting up off my backside to make the beds, which I believe in making the beds every day to make your bedroom.
What other
nice.
types of exercise do you get? Because you do more than that.
Oh, yes. I like to walk in the backyard and pick up sticks.
That's a great form of exercise.
Yes, I do. And walk around the house. We live in the country.
Irregardless of age.
Yes.
Irregardless.
If you're able, and thank the Lord, I am able.
Well, some of the premier neuroscientists of the day recommend cardio. Cardio activity, 20 minutes a day.
Oh, I see.
This is written as a prescription to their patients on how to combat depression, mood swings, manic moments, etc. And that means 20 minutes of cardio. And if you can't bring yourself to do cardio, then try something a little less hard, and maybe, like Nana said, get outside and get moving, picking up things, bending over, getting your blood pumping through, and kind of maybe ramp up the exercise into 20 minutes of cardio.
Yeah, that's true.
You could try that.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you do cardio. Actually, that would be really entertaining for me.
It would be entertaining for me too, but nevertheless.
Tip number 4, watching our diets. Our diets and what we put in our bodies affect how we feel. And eliminating sugar, eliminating alcohol and caffeine and white flours, all those things that taste good that aren't good for us, if you can start to do this a little bit at a time, you will find it will dramatically improve your mood, because your food affects how you feel. You know, when I eat a lot of sugar, which I don't typically, I can feel my heart start racing, and I don't feel good. And paying attention to your body is a big deal.
True.
And of course, we've all heard Nana doesn't eat much anymore, right, Nana?
No, I'm fading away. And my sense has changed altogether. I'm not fussy on sweet stuffs anymore. And I love cottage cheese.
Do we have to have this converstion every week?
Well, no, we don't. Just I just love cottage cheese.
What else do you like?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't let her fool you. She loves sweets. Number 5, combating depression with learning to turn off all of the noise and get quiet and meditate. There's lots of apps on the internet, on YouTube, where you can go and you can have somebody walk you through guided meditation. And remember, anything that you're trying to do new, any new habit that you're trying to incorporate, just take little baby steps. If you're afraid to do any of these things, just do a little bit at a time and kind of ramp into it. You know, change is a process and it takes a lot of time. So going back over how to combat depression in this day where we're so busy and we're so rushed is get more sleep.
True.
Do less. When people ask you to do things that you don't want to do, just say no. It'll only hurt for that split second. Pay attention to your body.
Oh, yes.
Don't ignore those warning signs when you are feeling overwhelmed. Overwhelm is a sign of fatigue. Exercising every day, ramping into it. If it's cardio 20 minutes a day, which is optimum, or like Nana said, get outside and
pick up sticks.
Pick up sticks. Remember to take some big breaths of fresh air when you're out there.
Oh, yes.
And if you live in the city, it doesn't hurt you to get outside and walk around in the city just as equally as it does where we live, which is more rural. Get outside and get some air in your lungs and shake off the dust, Nana used to tell me.
Yes. True.
Eliminating toxic foods, sugar, alcohol, too much caffeine, flour, white flour. There's all sorts. There's a long list. My personal weakness is pizza and chips.
I don't like pizza.
Oh, and sriracha sauce. I love that. I'm giving that up for Lent.
You are?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
I'm old now. I don't have to give up anything up for Lent.
That's true. Lucky you.
Oh, yes.
I consider that a privilege to give up something, but that's off a tangent. So back to tip number 5. Get quiet, relax, meditate, turn off all the noise. That's conducive to getting better sleep as well. So that wraps it up for our tip for the day. We hope our tip serves you. We hope that it helps you as your guides to creating a happy life. It's our mission to give you tips, tools, and strategies that you can use day to day to create a happier life. You got to sign off, Nana?
Well, yes, as usual. It's been wonderful here again. The weeks just fly by, but that's when you get old too. Seems like
bringing up how old you are.
Oh,
you're not that old.
No.
Old is in here.
Well, I'm not old in my head.
There you go.
No. But it's lovely being here.
It's lovely having you here. We hope we served you, and go out in the world, be a positive, happy influence, and make it a great weekend. Until we see you again, we're going to say God bless.
Oh, yes, God bless everyone.